all happened in quarantine. Crazy how life changed. I guess, yeah, I would have never found out this side of myself and actually starting out these businesses if it wasn't for quarantine, if I didn't have that much time. Yo! If you didn't see the first part, I was just fucking going ham talking to the camera. I actually clapped in the beginning of this, but that was the end of the last video. So, how quarantine changed my life for the good. I know quarantine is like, it's hard to find the positive in such a negative situation. It's hard. People are dying, all that, economy, people losing jobs. It's just all bad, right? But I guess I'm gonna share how it changed my life for the positive. Guys, don't quote me on like, oh, this guy, he thinks coronavirus is positive. No, obviously we don't want that to happen to anyone. It wasn't good for the world. But before quarantine, man, business was good here in Compound. So Compound Cut Club is a barbershop here in Edmonton, Alberta. We're in Canada. We just opened in August 2019. It's me and Julius that own it with my team, Blue, Ma, Arthur, Camille, Paulo, Arvin, Sagar. Oh man, hopefully I didn't forget anyone. EJ, oh man. Mama Fades, oh man, oh man. Hopefully I didn't forget anyone. Oh yeah, that's it, hopefully. But yeah, everything was good before quarantine. Business was booming. We've made most money we've ever made, yeah, the month before quarantine. We weren't shut down by the government. The team as a group actually decided that we weren't safe and we didn't feel safe to go to work, so we just decided to close on our own. But yeah, we left the clients. We weren't cutting at all for March, April, May, June. It's been like 3 months now. I still haven't seen them. It's still quarantine for us because we haven't been really open yet. I've been cutting since 2 weeks ago, but only minimal. And it's just not the same yet. It's not the same and will never be. But before quarantine, it was so good. Everyone's hanging out in here. I couldn't complain, man. Quarantine hits. I come from cutting every single day, or maybe not every single day. I was cutting 6 days a week. Mondays off, but Mondays I do errands and all that. So pretty much no days off. Always seeing the barbershop, always coming here, always cutting hair, and then to no cutting at all. I wasn't allowed. That's the longest break I ever had in my 4 years of cutting hair. And all of a sudden, I just had so much time in the world. What do? I don't know what I'm doing after, like if I wasn't cutting hair. I had to come up with things to do, man. I was gaming before barbering, so I was doing that for a few weeks. Just gaming every day, Netflix, PS4, Warzone. I had a quick meeting with my homies, just catching up, because we used to see each other like a few times a week. It went from that to all of a sudden it stopped. We came here actually with the homies. This was like second week after quarantine. And for me, I've always been a business guy. I always liked taking risks, but my friends all have like full-time jobs. I was like, yo, they love fishes, by the way. Like they all had fishes in their house and it was their hobby. It took time. It took a lot of their time. I was like, yo, why don't we start a fish business? Why don't we start selling fishes? And they've already imported fish from Thailand before, so like they know what to do. Long story short, I talked them into it, and my other friend came. It's me, Josh, Kyle, and Brian. Now we have fishsource.ca, and then my brother, he started getting into this flooring thing, epoxy. If you need epoxy in Edmonton, it's like a flooring. We have it at the shop, the famous gray colored flooring for Compound. Yeah, the same type of thing. He does it for like garages, all that. And like I wanted to partner up with him too, give him some capital or like half. And now me and my brother runs that. It's pretty much all him, but I just wanted to get in it to, you know, get the trust the clients will get with me being in it, me and my brother. And then I had other ideas that I wanted to start business on, like I like jewelry. I was like, why don't we just fucking sell jewelry? And then I was like, I like cars. And I had this idea for a long time, but I wanted to make it so that clients can book a haircut and then also book a car wash. Because we have a parking in the back where you can just set up a car wash with a van and a pressure washer. And yeah, you can book a haircut and a car wash. And then when you're done getting a haircut, you just get in your clean ass car, pay a little bit extra. I wanted to start that too. So this is like a documentary. It hasn't been started, but I'm like pretty sure with it, man. We're just like waiting on Corona to settle down. Lots of shit cooking like during Corona. All these ideas finally have time to actually pursue them, because before I was just cutting every day, no time to do anything else. So it's just nice to have that time and to actually pursue all those ideas. I guess you could say if I wasn't a barber, I'd just be an entrepreneur. Starting businesses is fun for me, and that's my, I guess that's my like, what do you call it? That's my passion. So yeah, also wanted to like start a shoe store. We already have clothing coming. So I just like starting businesses and making money work for me, man. I'm done working for money. If you know, you know. If you know what I mean, you guys are in a good track. You guys will succeed in life. Don't work for money. Money is a tool. Money is not a object that you need to. You guys get it if you get it, but if you don't, let me know down in the comments. I'll try to explain it more. But money is just a tool, guys. Don't look at it. Yeah, you know what I mean if you do. But quarantine really opened up my eyes. I got a laptop. I never had a laptop and computer for my whole life. And all of a sudden, I got into this video editing to market for those businesses. And then Parker Welbeck, I saw him on YouTube, and then he sold me on his course because like I saw so much value in him and how we can just teach you real quick. And I learned all that during quarantine, how to take videos. Then you already know I was already on that how to make a course because I have so many things that I want to share with barbering, and I've always said it in my head, and I've always got shit in my head. I never used to be comfortable talking to a camera until like last week. It's fun, man. It's actually not that hard. Once you practice, everything takes practice, right? I know I'm not the best at it, but I just started last week, bro. Subscribe. Just started last week and I'd say I'm pretty confident talking to a camera now. And like you can really see my characteristics, my real me. Like I ain't fake. I just act me when I'm in front of the camera, man. Once you do that, that's game over. You got it. You're comfortable in front of a camera, man. That's a good skill to have. All happened in quarantine. Crazy how life changed. I guess, yeah, I would have never found out this side of myself and actually starting out these businesses if it wasn't for quarantine, if I didn't have that much time. Because as a business owner, you know, if you're a business owner yourself, you'll never find time for yourself. Even if you do, you guys will use that to go on vacation or something, right? You won't just stay home, do nothing. All the time is valuable. With quarantine, you weren't stuck in one place because everyone else is stuck. So you felt like you weren't missing out on anything. So you can just stay home, give time to yourself to actually think. And I don't know, man. It changed my life. I see all the potential and I want to share my knowledge to you guys. And that's how I made the Busy Barber also. If you guys don't know what the Busy Barber, it's my online course sharing everything that I can, everything that I learned in this short amount of time to get you that shortcut that you need, man. I'm not the best at barbering, I can't tell you that, but I do know how to make money doing it. I do know what's effective. I do know that clients come back more when you do a certain thing. I know how to create relationship with the client, and that was the main thing that got me to where I am today. Understanding the relationship and understanding what the client values more than just a haircut, guys. More than just a haircut. Being fully booked a few years into cutting hair, I guess I got advantage because, I don't know, I'm just a little bit outgoing, I guess. But anyone can do it, guys. If I can do it, you can do it. Give it a shortcut. Take what you learned from me and put your own twist to it. You're your own barber. You guys, quarantine really changed my life. Let me know if you can relate. Let me know what you did in quarantine. I think that was a long video, really long video. One for YouTube. I don't know if I put the part 1 in here. Did I put the part 1? Did I? Sorry, there's no B-rolls. Guys, the editing, B-rolls, that's the worst for me, man. I can't do that stuff. But yo, it's been 30 minutes, crazy.